Cool. Should I just I can take you through the process. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's just do it. I'm Dave. I'm in a band called Glass Animals. Musician, producer, writing person, and we are in my studio. This is Woody. He actually does all the work. I just watch, sit at the back, chewing on things. When I first moved to London, I had a spare bedroom, Dreamland and Heatwaves. That was all made in the spare bedroom. 1 foot away from the foot of the bed was a desk. That was the studio. I had an old hand-me-down laptop that didn't work unless it was plugged into the wall. I just plugged my guitar straight into the line input of the laptop. I had a little Casio keyboard. I remember sitting there with my GarageBand and my guitar plugged into the line in, and have to imagine past the sound sometimes. Think what that sound will sound like once you've put it through a bunch of other plugins and things, whereas this just sounds done. I started with the Shelford channel, and as soon as I started putting things through there, I was like, everything just sounds nice. It's not like I have to hack it away with an EQ in the box. It saves a huge amount of time. There's a fullness, there's a weight to it. It's so much easier just having that on the way in. I tried every front end preamp channel strip in the game, and this is the one that just reliably brought the best out of every single mic I put into it. All the beautiful things about a microphone, it brings it out. All the beautiful things about the instrument brings it out. As someone who's not from a very technical background, I didn't have training per se in engineering. I kind of need to be able to look at something and get it, and that's always my favorite type of equipment. You can look at it and understand it, and that's really important for me. I work in a very frenetic way. Write a song and kind of do most of the production in about an hour. I don't have time to not understand. I have to work something out. I just need everything plugged in and ready to go. I quite often just run through desk, and within the desk I have all sorts of sends and analog stuff I can run it to. The desk definitely, it kind of gives everything a warmth, and you can dial in the warmth with silk as well. It was really helpful. It's functional. It's impossible to make it sound bad. When I am writing a track, everything in the studio is on. I've got a vocal mic over there, so I can lay down vocals. I've got guitars here. Got the amps in the other room, always on, ready to record. I've got my bass here. I've got a floating live mic here. I hit spacebar and everything's recording it at the same time, all the time. And then what I really love is that I have all the, my kind of standard effects here. I can just send things. I can turn my guitar up, and my kind of favorite springs and delays. It connects everything together and makes writing something so easy. It all sounds good. I've got all my favorite things on the go all the time. I'm taking a guitar track and I think it needs a bit of space. I can try one, no, try the other. Oh yeah, that's better. Or try both. And then I pan them each to different sides, and you've got a stereo tape delay. A lot of consoles need a lot of hands and a lot of brains simultaneously to work. And a lot of studios are like that too, but I think this and the whole studio is very much, everything's within one step's reach. It allows you to focus on getting a really good performance, or getting the melody right and getting the core of the song right, and knowing that it's going to end up on tape in a wonderful way. That's the dream. It really is the dream.